I don't know about y'all, but there's something about gearing up. From those Batman movies to John Wick, Iron Man. Maybe it's the ritual. Maybe it's the technology. Or maybe it's just a Tuesday night beer league game and I'm taking it a little too serious. Alright, so getting into it, this thing, the Bauer 4500, 10 out of 10, do not recommend this helmet. I got it for free a while ago, and I mean, it's an entry-level Bauer helmet, not a lot of protection. I actually had to add some Reebok padding into it because it just wasn't comfortable in my head. But yeah, overall, I'd give it a 1 out of 5, get you something better. Moving on, this Reebok helmet though, this 6K, I'm a big fan. This is like an iconic, this is like the Sidney Crosby helmet. This thing's awesome. I got it from a dude who played in the AHL when I was in high school. These shoulder pads though, 10 out of 10, would recommend. These things are awesome. They're from the U Plus CL line, which stands for Crazy Light, and these things are definitely crazy light. So yeah, I'd get you some of these. Pretty good protection too. Same with these elbow pads. These things are great. Really lightweight, good protection. They go down low enough on your wrist and high enough up on your arm to block slashes. 5 out of 5. Can't go wrong with the U Plus. These things though, the Bauer Pro Series gloves, I can't stand these things. They're boxy. I feel like I'd be better off wearing oven mittens. They've held up well enough. Like I haven't burned a hole all the way through them yet. But yeah, I just feel like they're not good for stick handling, and I should probably get some better gloves. But they definitely have plenty of protection. Overall, I'd give these a 2 out of 5. They're not the worst, but they could be a lot better. Big fan of the Bauer Apex line. These pants are well built, pretty lightweight. I mean, they're not the lightest things I've ever worn, but they have plenty of protection, plenty of room through like the leg areas, the groin too. So I'd probably give them a 3 out of 5. They could be better though. Compression shorts, you know what those do. Back to the U Plus though. Big fan of the CCMs. These things are light, durable, blocked lots of shots with them. The Velcro's starting to fall apart, but overall, yeah, these things are great. I'd recommend them. 4 out of 5. Alright, so I think I kind of ragged on Bauer a little bit so far, but that might be because, I mean, I had the entry-level gloves and kind of the entry-level helmet that I was talking about, but these skates are freaking awesome. Really lightweight, really well built. The steel's held up over time. I'm a huge fan of these things, and I'll keep them until, I mean, they completely give out. I actually tried some newer ones recently, and I liked these better than some of the newer ones too. Overall, I'll give these things a 5 out of 5. I will say, though, they're a little bit narrow on my feet, so take that into account. Alright, moving on to sticks. This thing's the Total One NXG by Bauer with the American flag on it. I'm a big fan of this stick. It's pretty solid. It's a little bit boxy. It's not the whippiest stick. Overall, though, I think it's just a good neutral one. Got the cane curve on it, 3 out of 5. And then this thing, the Apex 2, huge fan of the Bauer Apex line. Yeah, this thing's a lot more whippy, lower, it has like a lower kick point on it, so I feel like I get my shots off quicker. This thing's solid, 4 out of 5. Yeah, and this thing's an 87 flex. Even though the NXG was a 77 flex, I feel like this thing's zippier. But this thing, the Bauer Agent, I love this stick. I can't go back to my older Bauer sticks once I started using these. This thing is super light, really whippy. I mean, my shot's a lot better with it, I think. The stick handling's quicker. I mean, it is almost too light. Like, it's pretty wild. And I broke the toe on it, but I kept playing with it for a season because I just liked it. It was kind of an expensive stick, so I didn't really want to get a new one, but I did. Yeah, and the new one I got, it's a 65 flex. Otherwise, like the same exact stick. I think I got a lower lie on it too, so that because I skate pretty close to the ice, and so I had a lower lie on this one. Really whippy though. I mean, you don't want to be taking too many slap shots with a 65 flex.
65 flex, baby.
And yeah, it's the Patrick Kane curve too, the 88. But last up, we got the GoPro Hero 8. I love this thing. I've been using it for every single video on this YouTube channel, so I gotta give it a 5 out of 5. But I used the Super View on it, 2.7K resolution, and yeah, hope you liked this video. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed, if you made it all the way this far. Let me know in the comments what you think, any feedback you have. I respond to all the comments, and thanks for watching.